The Coast to Coast is the most popular long-distance hike in Great Britain. It starts at St Bees in Cumbria and it finishes at the other side of the country at Robin Hood's Bay in North Yorkshire. I hiked the Coast to Coast in May of 2023. On my own, I camped some nights and I stayed at B&Bs or hostels on other nights. Join me on this incredible journey as I navigate some of the toughest hiking that the UK has to offer with a 17-kilogram backpack, exploring some of the most beautiful places in the country. On this journey, I'm very open about the realities of solo hiking such a monumental route and struggling with loneliness and fatigue as I push my mental and physical limits. With that said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy watching. I arrived at St Bees around midday despite catching the earliest possible train that morning. I made my way to the official starting point of the route to find a detailed map mounted to the monument, as well as information about Alfred Wainwright, the creator of this very hike. I made sure to read up as much as I could. On the opposite side of the monument hangs an anchor from a nearby shipwreck from 1907, the SS Isaro, that you can apparently catch a glimpse of at low tide. I briefly called by the RNLI lifeboat station to fill some of my water bottles up, which the very friendly workers even offered snacks for my journey. But I had plenty with my bag at full capacity, but I thanked them anyway. And of course, as is tradition when hiking the coast to coast, I took a pebble from the St Bees coast, initiating it in the Irish Sea with the intention to carry it with me across the country and give it a new lease of life in the North Sea. And once I was all sorted, I began my 2-week solo hike on the coast to coast. I spotted what looked to be a hidden cove, tucked away as the trail dipped down ever so slightly. I left my bag by the steps at the side of the trail and headed down to the cove to explore. I found life, biodiversity, seaweeds and algae in the form of a foamy slime. Names carved into rock from previous visitors and peculiar rock formations from millennia of tidal movement. I relaxed there for a moment with my little passenger pebble having its final ever moments by the Irish Sea. I was transfixed to see wildflowers grow down here. For some reason, the cove felt alien with its warped stone and slime of green. Life finds a way. I'm just over 5 miles in on the coast to coast, and I'm just so, I suppose, overcome with emotion. I'm smiling, so I'm facing away from the wind, by the way. It's prettier behind me. I'm so grateful. I keep smiling. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to be here. And honestly, I'm just emotional because I keep nearly crying. Just done over 5 miles, and as you can see, that lighthouse over there, you have to go all the way around to it, you know, and then around the cliffs. I was there about just under half an hour ago, so it always and I know that because there's a timestamp on a photo I took of it, and it's just amazing because I feel like I've made really good progress already. I got into St. Bees about 11:30, but that was the train station, and I walked to the start of the coast to coast path, the starting point, at 12 around midday. It's currently just before 2:30, 25 past 2, so I've been moving for about 2.5 hours, give or take. And I haven't really spoken before now because I get shy talking to the camera when I'm around people, and there've been a few hikers about, but I can't see any around now. I just can't talk in front of them to the camera. I hope you can hear me because it's pretty breezy, but it's just so stunning, so beautiful. Anyway, the plan, I don't really have a plan tonight. I'm either going to wing it and wild camp, or depending on, I'll see where I am about in an hour or two. But I've had no signal, absolutely no signal at all, since before I even got off the train. Clearta, I don't know how you pronounce it. Heading towards there. There should be signal. Sunset's just after 9, so, you know, I'll probably want to stop walking at the latest 9. And plenty of time. So, yeah, about 6.5 hours till then. Plenty of time, and I've done, what is it now, 5 miles? Nearly 5.5 miles. Really pleased with myself. At this point, I was around 3 hours into the coast to coast. My plan was just to wing it as I hiked along the trail. As the timer passed 3 PM, I started thinking about what I was going to do for the night and where I was going to stay. I could wild camp, sure, however, I was approaching clear to moor and I didn't feel like that would be such a good option. I kept my eyes and mind open, considering accommodations, and carried on. Sorry guys, hate to disturb you. I'm sorry. You all look so comfortable as well. Look at them. I've taken a slight diversion from the path because I'm staying at an Airbnb tonight. That wasn't the plan. I was going to wild camp and I was like, maybe I'll do the youth hostel, but the youth hostel wouldn't have happened. I'd be getting there at like 10, 11. It's about 5 now, so at least another 5 hours walking, and I know they like lock the doors at 10, so I was like, no, I'll just see what's in the area, wild camp or stay somewhere. And I just thought I'd check Airbnb and I got a room for 30 quid. So it's in Cleator and it's about roughly half an hour from where I am now according to maps. If I would have taken the coast to coast route, I would have been walking in a V shape instead of a straight line, which I am now to the house. So it, you know, cutting time in half really. And yeah, she seems lovely. She's asked me if I wanted to join her and her husband for tea, so I was like, oh, that'd be amazing. So I'm very excited. Well, I guess I'm still technically on the coast to coast the cycle route, so that's good. I arrived at the farmhouse that I'd found to stay for the night and settled into my room. The room itself was so cosy with nice views of the front garden. I also had my own private bathroom, which was beautifully designed with dark stone tiles and a walk-in shower. I was greeted by 3 adorable dogs on my arrival, and my host Tracy fixed me up with some delicious pasta and wine. I felt so welcome and comfortable as we all sat down and talked by the pool, overlooking rolling green hills as the sun set. Cleator itself didn't really thrill me, though Tracy's farmhouse at the edge of the town was picturesque and truly comfortable. I had an amazing sleep that night, well rested for my next day on the trail.